So this is for Jack 2, I think. May not be completely clear, but I think it will be. So totally into Mark Rylance, who plays the lead character in BFG. I think he's the greatest actor, certainly of our time, greatest living actor, and probably the greatest actor of all time in a way. Oh, Sarah, have you seen Wolf Hall? It's on PBS. Got a lot of acclaim. He, I don't know, he did the Bridge of Spies, even though it's a little Hollywoodish, but I watch him a lot on YouTube. He's a Shakespearean. He's the quintessential Shakespearean actor. I'm really into Shakespeare, and I'm really into the Shakespeare authorship question, which is saying there's no way in hell, for various reasons, that the guy commonly known as William Shakespeare, compelled Shakspere, is the same person as. Well, it's a pseudonym. I mean, Shakespeare's written under a pen name. Uh, Shakespeare, not Shakespeare. Anyway, it's very interesting, kind of. I don't know. It's pretty deep. It's very deep. The whole thing. Various reasons behind it and all the things. I mean, it's like the most amazing, not like a murder mystery per se, but it's the closest thing you can think of. It's just this. It's just endless. The real author is I believe, the people who believe that the man from Stratford wrote the plays and the sonnets are called Stratfordians because they believe in the man from Stratford-on-Avon who wrote this. The anti-Stratfordians believe that's impossible. His grandparents were illiterate, his parents were illiterate, his children were illiterate, and his grandchildren were illiterate, and there's no mention till, 80 years after he died that he ever wrote anything. There's not one surviving letter that he wrote, nor did anyone write him a letter. He was probably illiterate. And certainly did not have the education required to have written all that stuff, which probably was written by the most educated man of his time, certainly, and a genius. Anyway, let's see what else. But Mark Rylance is a genius. He is a genius. Ann and I are gonna watch BFG. She'd never seen BFG. We're gonna watch it this weekend. But Wolf Hall is something else. Else should watch that. I don't know. I don't know what else is available. It's not as much available. He did some plays. He plays this guy named. There's a play called Jerusalem. I don't think you can find it, but Google Mark Rylance on YouTube or anywhere else, and I don't know, just check him out, man. Basically, most people are very masculine in how they approach everything. They just beat you down with attack, with pointing, it's certain. And he's learned the truth is closer to the opposite. You become more like a woman, really. You become womb-like, and you just let it come to you, whatever you want in this life. One way is to go out and attack, try to get it, but that's the direct approach. Always fails. The indirect approach is to let it come. You create a space and you let it come to you. You attract it to you by creating this, wisdom or emptiness or knowing quality in yourself. Feminine quality, which, is so much better, so much wiser, so much more powerful. That's what, like in Wolf Hall, he just like, all he's doing is like, he should be reacting like a crazy man because everything is going nuts. Instead, and he's against Henry the Eighth. And, eventually Henry the Eighth cuts off his head, and he's the one that cuts off Anne Boleyn's head for Henry the Eighth. But he's always just, you can see he's thinking stuff behind there, but he doesn't react, he has a lot of compassion, really. He loves Anne Boleyn. He doesn't want to chop off her head. And he tries and tries and tries. And his mentor is he's Thomas Cromwell. His mentor is Cardinal Wolsey. Cardinal Wolsey gets his head chopped off, but he works and works and works trying to get him to see reason. And then he's really involved with Thomas More, trying to get him not to get his head chopped off. Fantastic story. He's done a bunch of plays, but I don't know if you can really. I don't know where you see him. I think some of them have been at the theater. He's won some fantastic awards. Jerusalem's a big play he's done lately. All kind of Shakespeare. He was the artistic director of the Globe Theater for the first 10 years. He was the first. He's the one that got the Globe Theater built. Really, it was his friend Sam who died. Got the whole thing rolling, but I mean, he's kind of he and Derek Jacobi are a leading figure in this. He thinks Francis Bacon wrote the Shakespeare plays. There's a much larger group that think the 17th Earl of Oxford wrote it, William de Vere. But anyway, he's very involved in the whole. It's just fun. It's like playing chess or something to understand what it's all about and talk about it. It's just really, I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Anyway, that's probably too much information. So sorry.